Hello, online students. I hope you had a great first week of classes. I know things are a little bit crazy right now, at least they are for me. So if you happen to submit one of your first assignments late, or you were confused about the requirements, don't worry. I'm not going to be really strict in these first couple weeks. I just want us to start getting a rhythm down for how the weeks will go. So speaking about a rhythm, again, if you come to weekly assignments, I will try to post by Saturday or Sunday at the latest what is due during the week. So we will come here and let me just move this around a little bit. Sorry. There we go. Week 2. So you'll notice that for the Hurston discussion post, it was a group discussion post. So what I would like you to do this week is to reply to each other's post. You should respond to at least 2 peers' questions or their thoughts on the Hurston group discussion board. You should add to their ideas if you agree with more evidence. You could ask a thought-provoking question based on what they wrote. You could respectfully challenge what they wrote. Now, this might not be the case this week, but some weeks you may disagree, but be respectful about it. Or you could take what they've written and apply it to something else in life that you're thinking about. My goal is by the end of the week, I should have a video in which I kind of summarize some of your thoughts about Hurston and what your takeaways on Hurston should be. All right, I'm gonna go back home and come back to weekly assignments and show you what else is up. Okay, so you have 3 separate discussion posts for the week. I know this was a little bit confusing because if you click on Jonathan Edwards, you will notice that there are also 3 questions. So I'm not expecting you to write 100 words for each question. I'm expecting you to write 100 words for this entire discussion post. So notice I have a little introduction on Jonathan Edwards that I've written. There's a reading. If you have the Green Norton Anthology, I put page numbers, but otherwise you can read it online. And then there's a little excerpt of Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God. For your discussion post, you don't have to write in complete sentences. So if I ask you what doctrines are most important to Edwards, and let's say you just write the sovereignty of God, and then you put like some quotes after it, that is good enough. So you don't need to spend extra time, crafting well-written paragraphs. These discussion posts are a little bit more like notes. Usually the 3rd question requires just a little bit more thinking. So the first 2 questions are often finding passages in the text and just taking notes. And then the 3rd question is probably a little bit longer. And then if you don't understand anything or you have questions, I can look through those and try to answer them when I create a video for you. All right, let's go home again. And once again, we'll go to weekly assignments. Now, you have Jonathan Edwards, you have William Cullen Bryant, and you have Emily Dickinson. I would say that each one of these should take between 1 to 2 hours. So this could be a total of 6 hours of work. Plus, there's a Jonathan Edwards video and an Emily Dickinson video, which is about 15 minutes more in total, plus your Hurston group reply. So think of this week as being a good 7 to 8 hours of work. You don't want to do it all on Thursday night. That would be very stressful for you. So try to space it out through the week. But yes, everything is due on Friday, or at least the discussion post. Replies will always be due on Tuesday. And again, those aren't too long. I don't really have a word requirement for them. I will not be adding any more work this week that you're required to do. However, I might be adding some PowerPoints later on. My goal is to post some lecture videos, which I haven't gotten to yet, so I apologize. That's why for now, I'm just giving you some online videos that have some of the same information that I would have given you. All right, again, if you have any questions, please post on the discussion board for class questions or email me and I'll try to address those. I did have a question come in about Jamboards and what you're supposed to do on the Jamboards. Right now, don't worry about that. You won't have a Jamboard until week 3, so I don't want to overload you. I think this is probably enough to get you going for this week. Again, let me know if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to reading all of your introductions to me. Have a great weekend. Thanks, guys.